third gear? Oh, I'm on wets. That is why. I was still on wets from the last race. Okay, second to last race. Mistakes were made. One half of the Oliveras, who I've just heard have joined a new team. One racing. I don't know if that's the full title of the team, but both Oliveras have joined it. Welcome to the stream. We just missed the first step check. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes to the next one. And I am very, very bad at Autopolis. So, that was my first complete lap. A very long out lap. I don't know where to brake. So, you know. Go with the orange marker there. Probably could have been right. I don't think I braked enough. Coming around to turn 2 and then the left-right complex. Ooh, you should have braked a little better. No, it worked out. No. Oops. Well, drifters do love Autopolis. So that was just a shout out to the drifters. I find this course very difficult. It's just it doesn't really suit my driving style, I think. I don't know what it is. I don't have much practice around here, but I find this course to be very hard for me. I'm still learning how to approach the braking here. Oops. I feel like this is my best demonstration lap sequence ever. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but personally I'm really happy with this one. I'm having fun. I can't lie, I'm having fun. I mean, I would go to one of the drivers and ask them to show you guys what a lap around here is like. But no, you guys get to see the struggle laps because it's been about a week since I hopped in this game and I just want to play. How about that? Ooh, you braked way too late. What was I looking at? Good luck. Thank you. I'm not racing. Just commentating. Thankfully, as you can see how this is going, that's probably for the best for all involved. We are oversteering. after this lap. We'll go for one where I don't crash. Super tricky hairpin. It's off camber. That hump in the middle tries to send you every time. You gotta take it way slower than you think you can. Yeah. One thing I will say about this track, and you will notice it in the race, especially in this class, again being a very high downforce class, outside of the straight, Autopolis is a track where you will lean very heavily on downforce. And so, when you are following closely behind people, which will be possible, it's not a very large track, and we have a good sized field here, but if you are near other people, their dirty air will absolutely demolish your lap time. Like it will ruin it, and it's all you can do to kind of hang on to them. It's a very fun, very technical track, but racing was very difficult for that reason. Racing in high downforce cars. Gone purple. Almost lost it. I think I could take that too slow. Hey! I've qualified in first place. I'm clearly faster than anyone here. I don't know what you guys are thinking about making me just a commentator. You know. Sure, most of the really fast people aren't even on track and everyone else is just dicking about. But I'm gonna count this. I'm gonna count this that I am the undisputed championship of ESGT's GT3 series this season. And that's it. There will be no arguments about it. Stop it. Every time. Maybe he doesn't like going to first gear there. Maybe I'm just locking up the rear and that's what's making me oversteer so bad into that hairpin every single time. Whoops! This is fine. Tati, your car is maxed out. It is. Aw, damn it! I thought I was a champ here. Oh well. Well. Sad day. Oh, my car is maxed out. I thought BOP was on. What is the BOP for this season? You know, that is a good thing that we should go learn right now. JGTC, info, regulations. What is the BOP for this here series? Sorry, I didn't realize that my sound was also going, so I've been echoing this whole time. Regulations. It's time to guys find out. Hopefully we can get this done before stuck check. Nissan, the GT. No, I'm in the Honda. 92%. What? Well, there goes my championship. Alright, and how many pounds? 2,509. Oh, God. It's a porker. I hope that wasn't the, Okay. Nemesis is just saying there's ballast, so they don't do stock VOP. Alright, well, I have not won anything, so no success ballast for me. There is success ballast. Winning a race will give you a 3% increase in weight. If you get second, you get a 2% increase. Third is a 1% increase. Maximum ballast is 5%. Ballast will be removed for all drivers in the final race of the season, which is not this one. Awarded ballast expires after 2 rounds. Ballast is based only on the last 2 rounds. So, ballast. Alright, let's see what an actual lap is like around here. And maybe I'll actually be better because my car is slower. Probably won't handle as well, but it doesn't matter. Just trying to show you guys Autopolis from the point of view of a slow driver who doesn't know it very well. We're gonna get some dirty air. Let's go experience that. This is actually perfect to demonstrate that. If I can even keep up to stay in the dirty air, forgot that's a consideration. And the answer may be a resounding no. Brake a little bit later to this hairpin now. Got less power, more weight. In fact, I'm probably gonna brake even later than that. I'm in F. Oliveira's way here. Ah, not anymore. Alright, so that's not the kind of momentum you can carry there. Okay? Come on, pick up Nissan. Tires to contend with for a couple of corners here, but then that should clear up to get all the dirt and stuff off of them. I will let this Oliveira pass by. It's not Oliveira, it's Chris. Sorry, it's Chris. Crypto. I'm thinking about my very small Bitcoin portfolio. Very small. Get on the throttle a little bit quicker there. You can be more aggressive with GR2s than I'm used to being, because obviously you got way more grip in these. Oh, shit. Don't touch the grass. When braking, it is not good for stopping. Bit unstable, but it's easily driven. I mean, I'm not that great at controlling it, but it responds really well to just like, if you're oversteering, just give it a little bit of throttle and it will return a controllable amount of understeer to get the car straight again, which is good. A lot of mid-engine cars respond to that, but then some of them just will still snap the other way on you. Like, it's something that I'm still trying to understand with mid-engine cars. But this race car behaves. Unless you put it in the grass. Okay, try one more lap. I think I have time for one more. Maybe, we'll just go until the announcement for the next duck check. Hope everyone's doing okay. Oh, okay, never mind. Let me get out of here. I still went fastest and they will never take that away from me. Alright, while they get ready for the stuck check, we'll just put it on the replay cam, and I am going to change where I'm sitting, so you will watch Nemesis lap around until he starts the stuck check, which is now. Alright, let's take a look, see if anyone gets stuck. We'll watch closely. I don't think anyone got stuck in the first one. So rolling start, or is it standing? It's standing. Okay. I don't know why that... Oh, because you know what? It threw me off because I didn't see lights. Weird. Alright, no one's stuck. Heading into turn 1. Nice and neat. Looks like everyone leaving enough room. Which, honestly, turn 1 is very wide. It's not... I mean, it's technically a hairpin. It is... Is it a cute? I don't know. But it's not a difficult corner. So, you know, I would expect that this class of series, this caliber of driver, we shouldn't be seeing too many incidents in turn 1 in this race, at the beginning of this race. Great, now that I've got my jinx in for the day, we may proceed. Qualifying will start in just a moment. In just a moment. Meanwhile, let me continue with my new seating arrangement situation here, because I don't want to sit at my wheel for this race. Alright, we're all set. And one day my monitor will realize that it needs to switch to HDMI. At some point, it will understand this. And I'll also be able to see the game. There we go. Thank you. I had to get my weight up, barcode. Had to get my weight up. BOP check, enter please. I'm not gonna enter. We all know I'm a BOP cheater. We all just saw it. Alright, I think we are almost there. Nemesis just waiting on Oliveira to get his weight up. Oliveira typing something, perhaps a just clarifying if they need 1 more % weight. We can actually find that out with standings so far, or rather finishing order. For the last couple of races. I'm trying to finish sentences, guys. Sentences are difficult. Notoriously difficult things. Alright, so as of Tokyo East, F. Oliveira should be at 101%. Oliveira was not present for the last race at Kyoto Yami-Yabi, as I call it. So yes, it's Joao Oliveira who should be at 103%. So what we have is Samuel. This is success ballast as of the last race that these guys were at. Samuel should be at 102% weight, plus 3% weight, basically. Ismadelic has plus 2% weight for their second place finish. Weight is now at 102%. And F. Oliveira came in third with 1% weight, now at 103%. And, sorry, that's Joao Oliveira, sorry. And F. Oliveira is still at 101% because they came in fourth in the standings there. The last race, Kyoto, was thrown out. We didn't have enough racers. I raced in that race, you guys should all know. So if you missed the stream, you missed a real treat. I came in second. Technically, I stopped at the line because I thought that my race wouldn't count, so I let the people behind me finish so that, you know, they could have the points. There were only, I think, 4 of us in the end, so not that big a deal. But it was fun to race in one of these cars. I raced in the Lexus, and that was my first day driving it. It was good times. We still don't have as many people in this race as we did the last one. There are 10 people entered in this race. Last race we had 15. So obviously a raised attendance from the last race, but not as high as the season opener. Hopefully that changes soon. I think maybe a lot of people were scared off by the difficulty of the first race. The first race was in full wet, and it didn't turn out very well for some people. But the subsequent races have been dry, so come on. Hi, Ellie. No, ESGT does not have a Mustang season series for the crashy ones. Sorry. Must have came in second because of default. I came in second because of consistency, sir. Consistency. One decent battle and a great pit strategy. All right, sat there, calculated my laps, my miles, my gallons, got lots of smiles per gallon. You, sir, are a hater, and this is not about me. We are starting soon. Everybody get on track. Let's go, let's go. Time to start this race. We're doing 35 laps around here. First is 15 minutes of qualifying, which is a decent amount of qualifying, so hopefully folks take advantage of that. I have never noticed the seating in that stadium section. You can't see it anymore, but it was in the background of the scenery here. I wonder if, I don't think anyone's driving along it, so we won't be able to see it. Good luck to Bar. Good luck to everybody. You know, I got no favorites in this series. That's very loud. I'm gonna put my volume down so I'm not screaming into the mic because I can't hear myself. Yeah, I have no favorites in this series. Good luck to everybody. Commentating team does not take sides. totally take sides. We totally take sides. Like, just can't say it out loud. Nemesis in the Castrol livery on that NSX that we saw at Tokyo, and the two Oliveras. I'm not sure what that livery is. Both in GTRs. It's their new team. One and a Centogal is the main sponsor, but you see the one logo on there. So new liveries for these two. Matching GTR liveries. Are there any appreciable differences between the two? I mean, aside from like their name, obviously I don't really see much of a difference in the two liveries. In any case, let's move on. Let's see Bar's livery. Bar, also in the GTR, also sporting Castrol as a main sponsor. Wow, Castrol double dipping both Honda and Nissan. Not sure if it works. And then we have Lave in that Renegade Lexus. Similar Renegade colors of orange, black, and green. Twilly. I think that says Icon on the side of their car. NSX, that's a really nice livery actually. I really like that a lot. I wish I was good at making liveries in this game. Very bad at it, very, very bad, and I haven't practiced to get better. Chris coming through also in the Lexus in a 4 Racing. 4 Racing? Is that 4R Racing? No, that's 4 Racing. And give power something hell. Something hell on that livery. Let's see if maybe we can get a different camera angle on it. Gives you power like hell. Playboy Bunny on there. Playboy also being a sponsor on this car, mind you. That's Nemesis again. Let's see, Samuel in the GTR. Samuel in a really cool livery. What's that M logo? Fanatic as a sponsor on there. Not sure what the M is. Hugo. That's Sammy's car. Who's this? Suisse. Suisse with Ibac on both sides of the front. Motegi. Inspire. Ace Placem. Ace Placem being the main sponsor on the side as well. And then last but not least, MOP in the Lexus. Qualifying times coming in. Both Oliveras coming in first. Got them first and second. Twilly sets a lap time for third. MOP, let's get a closer look at your livery before we go. Oops, I did not mean to exit. That was not the plan at all. I like the white and blue, the white and the baby blue on here. Looks cute. Alright. Times are coming in. Samuel goes to first. Drops the two Oliveras down to second and third. Twilly obviously dropped down as well. Fourth. Lave is coming fifth after that first lap. Nemesis in sixth. These folks are gonna want to spread out. There's not much to be gained in anyone's slipstream in this on this track. If you missed it earlier, we talked about dirty air around here. Dirty air will kill your track time around here, so you definitely want to be well over a second behind the person in front of you so that there's not a chance that they could wash out your aero on these. You see there's a lot of long sweepers to get through on this track, and those sweepers pretty much make your lap time. There is a long straight as well, so top speed is helpful, but you see there's a whole lot more curly track than straight track. MOP out in the grass after, where is this? You know, I don't know the corner names around here. I don't know the corners, so MOP out in the grass. Coming up towards that, right before the sharp left-hand hairpin. The very tricky one. You can kind of see it there, how at the apex there's a hump. That hump will try to disturb your car. It'll try to throw you off. Samuel sets a new time, 39.6. So the bar is raised pretty high here. That's 6/10 above, 6/10 faster than the next person, F. Oliveira. Twilly right behind Flav, going through some of this, going through the very technical section, second sector of the track here. Probably not the best place to be, but we'll see what happens to that lap time there. Next lap, their best lap was their second one at 1:41.1. Oh, Twilly out wide on the first right-hander after that hairpin, which makes sense. All that dirty air definitely would have sent him wide there. Bar also off track in one of the trickier sections. That last sector of this track is pretty difficult, if you ask me. You might have seen me going through it. It's very difficult to get through. Oh, lots of cars slowing down, impeding other people's. Oh, our leader, Samuel, impeded. There's still plenty of time here, though. About half of the quali is left. 7.5 minutes left, so hopefully now people are gonna spread out a bit more. Ooh, Twilly, squirrely is trying to clean those tires off. Nemesis up to 5th place with their lap time. Samuel in the pits. Samuel, I think, happy with their big old gap. New tires for Samuel, okay. Interesting. Just a quick pit stop there. Not sure why. There's no tire wear in quali, and dirty tires scrub off after a few corners, but I guess maybe Samuel knows something I don't. He's definitely quicker than me, so maybe the dirt doesn't fully scrub off. Twilly still in 4th place despite the troubles, so I think maybe there's struggles going on for people behind as well. If you recall what I called out about the success ballast, Samuel has 3% weight on top of the normal BOP for the GTR. So Samuel, literally the heaviest GTR out there, still up there by quite a margin. F. Oliveira has brought the gap down to half a second versus 6/10. Nemesis beat Joao Oliveira out for 3rd place with a new time of 1:48. That, of course, drops Twilly into 5th. Bar, a lot of people say good luck, Bar. Let's see. Bar in 6th place with a 1:41.3, just set their quickest lap. Oop, touching the grass, you don't want that right there. Holds on to it. Car doesn't spin or anything, good job. Stay in it. Got people still setting new qualifying times down at the bottom. MOP with a 1:42.1 just did their best lap. Chris just did their best lap with a 1:43, and we are watching Chris spin off track. That was a nice 720 there. It's just a little trick, you know, just what we do. The other Lexus passing by MOP. So what is it? Is Lexus at a disadvantage here? We got Vlave in 7th with their Lexus. Bar off track in the last sector. Easy to do right there. I did it. I think Vlave is the best place Lexus with 7th place. Though you gotta admit, it sounds really good. Not getting very great sound out of it here. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Vlave coming to the finish line. Gets tapped by Bar, who's out of control. That messes up their lap. Probably messes up the next lap, too, as I imagine they did not hit their top speed going to the front. Going to turn 1 there. Vlave goes ahead and pits and opts to, I guess, do that, which amounts to the same amount of time lost. Either way, you have a lap that won't count for anything. You have an out lap, or you have a lap that, you know, you start off slower, but that's really tough luck there. Samuel maintaining that half a second gap. MOP, boom, up to 6th place with their latest lap time, knocking an entire second, or close to an entire second, off their previous time. They just ran a 1:41.1 to go deeper into that top 10. Samuel going even faster, 1:39.5, just a little bit faster, but still bringing that gap just a little more out of reach. F. Oliveira. Nemesis, meanwhile, in 3rd place. Nemesis passed by. Looks like Nemesis may be on a scorcher. Let's see. They just set their fastest lap at a 1:40.4 on this last lap. Let's see what happens with this one. They're on track for a 1:41. Oh, 1:40.8, so not quicker. I wonder if maybe got a little bit slowed down there being behind F. Oliveira. Twilly's got it parked. Twilly's just gonna sit right there with the 5th place, which MOP is not far from beating. Less than half a second. Sorry, less than half of a tenth of a second. I'm trying to do the math. You better get in there, MOP. Exactly. Get in there. Okay, up to 7th place with their time. Did someone just set a new time? I've heard the beep, but I don't know who set a new time. Vlave down to 9th place in the Lexus. Just everyone going a bit quicker there. MOP with another new lap time. Does that bring MOP to 4th? It does. It does. MOP beats Twilly and Oliveira with that lap time. Well done, MOP. Good job to break into the top 5 by 2/10, and only a minute and a half left in qualifying. So we'll see if Joao is going to be able to answer to that. Ooh, not on this lap. Joao losing the rear end. Just drifting it at this point. I don't know. I would start taking things serious for this back straight and see if maybe you can get that 4th place back. MOP is going to go ahead and park it. MOP said, I'm good. Got my time. Going to the pits. Joao is behind teammate F. Oliveira. Getting a bit of a slipstream there. I'm a snitch. That's right. I'm a snitch. Slipstream into turn 1. Gets past F. Oliveira. Maybe F just deciding, hey, go buddy. Try to get this fast lap time. I'm good in 2nd place. Any changes down at the bottom? Nope. Nope. Chris off track again. I don't think Chris is going to have a great time. Being 3.5 seconds off the pace, 1.5 seconds off the pace of the person right in front. You see Chris unable to put together too many clean laps here. Let's keep an eye on Joao. In the grass. Like, yeah, a touch in the grass there is expected, maybe, but that, I feel like half the car was there. That's going to slow them down very much. I'm going to have to take that hairpin they just took a little bit slower. Right-hand side tires are probably a bit dirty. I don't know that this lap is going to win Joao 4th place back. Not with MOP being 2/10 ahead. Chris in the grass some more. Oliveira really muscling the GTR around. Just trying to get that thing around that double right-hander there. Using all of the track possible, as you can see. Getting over on all the curbs, making it wide. Joao finishes, does not improve the lap time at all. And that will conclude qualifying. I think just a couple more people left to finish laps, but well, Bar isn't too far behind Akai, so we may see a switch in 7th and 8th here. Let's see. Oh, a little bit of a drift coming into that last turn that might have slowed them down enough that, yeah, no. Oh, nah, they had gone off track. They were 10 seconds off pace. My bad. I thought that lap might have been something. I didn't realize how far off pace they were. That's it. Everybody's done. Everybody is done. Qualifying is over. We have Samuel up top, followed by F. Oliveira, Nemesis, MOP Racer, and Joao Oliveira in 5th place. Twilly, Bar, Vlave, and Chris. 10-car field here. Hopefully no one gets disconnected. Hopefully nobody rage quits. Let's just have a race. We got 35 laps around this thing. Anything could happen. This is a track that's very technical, very difficult. So honestly, your qualifying time might not matter for much around here. We'll see. Definitely going to see some people get stuck in that very deep kitted litter. Takes forever to get out of. The grass isn't very friendly either. Anything could happen. Here we go. Set up for the rolling start. "35 laps on this track." Hell nah. Yeah, it's a hard track. I imagine after 35 laps around here, you'd be better. You should try it. And they're off. Nobody should be stuck. And nobody is stuck. Good. He was starting to break out to take the right line, their preferred line in the turn 1. Nemesis showing the nose to Oliveira. Ultimately doesn't take the position, stays in 3rd. I don't see any positional changes having happened after turn 1 there. It's good. Let's keep it patient. Let's keep it cute. Tire wear is on. Fuel use is on as well, so tires are pretty cold here. And yep, and Akai already going off. I was gonna say tires are cold. You're very close to these other cars, so you're in dirty air. This first lap is gonna have to be slow for everyone except maybe Samuel. We are on racing hards in this race. These cars are relatively light, so it may take a couple laps to get them fully up to temp. Well, I don't know. GT Sport doesn't make you wait that long for your tires to warm up. Maybe a lap and a half. Was good watching everybody go through that section. Unfortunately, Akai way behind the curve and Bar even further behind the curve here after lap 1. Not something anybody wants to see, not a position anybody wants to be in the very beginning of the race. Oh, Samuel almost loses it in turn 1 there. A lot of oversteer. I thought we were going to see that car completely spin, but Samuel was able to hold on to it. F probably smelled blood. That allowed F to get right back up to Samuel right there, which is good for them. Twilly going a bit wide in the hairpin there. Just gonna have to keep it tight, Twilly. Keep it tight. Chris. Ugh. That looked a lot like understeer. Ultimately made it. Just looked like the steer angle of the tire was way off from the where the car was going. But no tire scrubbing, so it could just be the camera angle being weird. Bar seems a bit twitchy. I think that's just a little bit of a lag on my end to them. Let's go back up front. Let's see what the battle's looking like. Let's get our timing up. And can I switch camera angles? I cannot, so we'll go ahead and fix that now. That icon livery is really, really good. Really, really good looking car there, Twilly. The old NSX also just made a fabulous looking race car, period. I mean, look at this thing. Like, that's just cool. That's just cool. Air scoop on the roof. Feeling like a prototype. Feeling like a formula car. It's very GT1 as well. F. Oliveira has not let go of Samuels since Samuels bobbled a couple laps ago in turn 1. So hopefully we get to see these two GTRs go at it. MOP up to 3rd place. Something happened to Nemesis. Something bad. Why am I just noticing this? Nemesis is down to 8th place after fighting for 3rd, or fighting in 3rd for a couple of laps there. MOP inherits it. Twilly inherits 4th. Flav is in 5th. Nemesis up to 6th, so something else just happened. Things are still happening. Things are happening to Chris. Bar, we just lost somebody. Somebody is out of the race as well. We were distracted by the beauty of the NSX. We missed the drama. Joao, we lost Joao. Oh, that's unfortunate. Joao was in 5th place, or qualified in 5th place at least. So MOP up to 3rd now. Just gets that podium position. Let's see if they can hold on to it. F and Samuel still going at it. Flav in 5th, pretty far from anybody in front or back. Not much to worry about there. Nemesis has quad a climb. Nemesis being 11.3 seconds behind the leader now. I know he's not happy. Chris has Bar right up on him now. Chris having trouble through the first few laps here. We're already on lap 4, folks. They go fast. It's a sub 2-minute lap around here, so they go quick. Let's go see that battle for not last. Bar making a move on Chris into that very sharp hairpin and holds on to the position. It looks like it's gonna have position into the next corner. Chris staying close. I like this. The fight for not last is on. Bar in the grass. Loses the fight for not last, and that's the end of that brief battle. For now. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we're back here. F. Short shifting that GTR behind Samuel. Just gonna take advantage of the free ride around the track. Down to first gear for that right hand hairpin there. MLP has a lot to catch up on. They're in third place, but third place 3.8 seconds behind the leaders. So MOP probably shouldn't sit comfortably. You got people coming up behind, and you're not close enough to the folks up front. In fact, here comes Twilly in fourth place. So hopefully can keep it a bit more consistent than they did in qualifying, and maybe they got a chance here. Nemesis coming up on their first challenge to get past, to get back up to third place there. It's Vlave. Keep an eye on these two. Let's see if Nemesis makes a move in the next few corners. Maybe into turn one. Should have a hell of a slipstream coming down the front straight. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Just gotta stay tight to Vlave through this very twisty turny section. Easier said than done. You can see Nemesis taking lines to try to stay out of that dirty air and stay on the opposite side of where that air is going. Yep, right up on Vlave, who immediately stays defensive. Vlave maybe a little too defensive. Yeah, I'd start moving towards the center of the track there. Nemesis gonna hang around the outside though, and just already made the pass, I think, before even the braking zone. Easy peasy. Yes, easy peasy. Oh my god, I'm so corny. I love it. Vlave, meanwhile, not even gonna try, not even gonna get a chance to try to get up against Nemesis, because they immediately have another NSX right up on them. Suisse wants the position. We'll see if they can get it. Nemesis, meanwhile, already gone. 1.8 seconds, about to get it to 2 seconds, just chasing down Twilly, who is very far ahead indeed. Chasing down MOP, who's chasing down F. Oliveira. Oh, F a little bit out of control, and but caught it. Or maybe it just looked that way. It just looked quite violent. F. Oliveira being very far off Samuel now. It's not the same gap it was. They've lost about a second to the leader. So maybe a bobble there. I don't think that, well, you know, it could also just be that Samuel had a hell of a lap. Samuel popping off the fastest lap of the race, that last one with a 1:41.6. That's why I said that. MOP is going to cross the line here, still in third. Let's see what's up with Vlave. Alright, still fighting the good fight against the NSX. You got this, Lexus. Let's see, where's Nemesis in relation to Twilly? 5 seconds back. 2.7 seconds. Sorry, 2.9 seconds above Vlave. 3 seconds above Vlave. So Nemesis really just speeding off here, trying to catch back up to that that top 3. Meanwhile, we don't have much going on as far as battles here. We're still looking at Vlave and Akai. Cars look great going through that hairpin there. Ooh, okay, getting the pass there. Vlave just not doing great into that corner. Akai with the better line, slides under for the position. Vlave staying right there with him though. Let's see if maybe Vlave can get the position back in the front straight. Really going to be close enough, I don't think, to make a definitive move. I think, yeah, they're just going to have to tuck in, stay behind. Ooh, guy kind of losing it there on the curb. It's slippery out there. Chris, off track and sitting still. And off track. I think Blake or Chris has decided that this race is not for them. So we're gonna lose our second racer here. And then there were 8. Lap 8 of 35, folks. Buckle in. Samuel with a 2.1 second gap to F. Oliveira now. It's kind of falling apart for F here. Maybe they can get it back. We'll see. Meanwhile, MOP not really getting better as far as the gap to second place there, so I think their concern is going to be with keeping third. F in the pits. Take tires. Will we take fuel? No fuel, just tires. F right back out of there. In third place behind MOP, in fourth place behind Twilly, who just passes by. So MOP and Twilly adopt second and third until their pit stops. F probably not happy to come out in traffic, but shouldn't be in traffic for too long. Twilly will jump into the pits at some point, hopefully soon here. F clearly has the fresher tires though, and will probably catch up to Twilly soon, so hopefully we don't see them get slowed down too much trying to get around Twilly before they pit. Who else is close? Nobody. These two are the only folks who are close to one another. F gets a little bit better run, better positioning into that hairpin, but not a good position into this turn. But you can clearly see the difference between the two drivers, both of them. Not slow, but yep, the tire wear definitely getting to Twilly there. F trying to make that pass very quickly, which I understand, a little bit aggressive, but I also understand not wanting to get stuck behind a car. Uh-oh, MOP off track. That's not good for MOP. Gonna come out in fourth place here, come back on in fourth place. Dang. The leader's in the pits, Samuel. Let's see where F shows up, because F doesn't want to be too far behind the leader, which is why they made that quick pass on Twilly. F comes out 3 seconds behind Samuel. And Samuel gets out of the pits. So a little bit of a delay. The gap was, I believe, 2 seconds, 2.1 seconds when F pitted. So unfortunately, they did get delayed there being behind Twilly. But they minimized it as much as they could. MOP just pitted. Got tires coming out in 5th place here. And look at Nemesis's front tire wear. Yes, Nemesis's front tire wear compared to the other NSX drivers here. It's a bit advanced. They did have to fight their way back up to 4th place from where they'd fallen down to, I think, 8th at one point, so it makes sense. Had to do a little bit more work. I'm sure whatever off-track excursion they had didn't help their tire wear situation either. Let's see if Twilly and Nemesis pit here as they round the last turn. Turn around, Twilly not jumping in. So Nemesis is also not jumping in. Akai, the last NSX. Doesn't look like they're jumping in either. So all the Lexuses have pits, the Lexi, if you will. What just happened? Oof. Bar slipping and sliding. The GTIs have also gone into the pits, so we have only the NSX drivers who are still out. Oh, I lied. Bar is in a GTR and has not pitted until now, and they hit the pit wall. It's happened to me. I feel that, Bar. Wow. At least it didn't hinder you too much, because I've hit the pit wall and had to do a whole other lap. In a race I was winning until that moment. Bar gonna go ahead and fuel the car up as well. Full tank of fuel for the 8th place GTR. Samuel, meanwhile, still just getting that gap even bigger. Oliveira come out 3 seconds behind them when they pitted, and Samuel has now got that to 3.2 seconds. Let's see, will these two, the leading NSXs, now pit? No, still nobody jumping into the pits on that side. You have to wonder what's up with that. Nemesis' last lap was a 43.9. Twilly's last lap also a 43.9. Meanwhile, the leaders... what happened to my timing? There we go. F and Samuel doing 141s. So you have to wonder why they are not pitting, why they're letting those tires wear down. MLP's last lap was a 47. It was not their in lap. It must have gone off track. Before that, it was a 141, so you know they're capable of it with those fresh tires and half a tank of fuel, but something bad must have happened there. Lost 6 seconds on the lap. They've mostly been quiet the last several laps of this race here. Let's see what these two choose to do this lap. This time around, still not pitting for Twilly. Nemesis is in. Nemesis tires and fuel both in this pit stop. Not a full tank, 3/4 of a tank, just about. Akai also in. We'll see what happens with Nemesis in the next round of pit stops. They took fuel, of course, so their next pit stop may be shorter than Samuel and F, neither of which took fuel, just tires on both of their stops. So presumably they'll have to fill up or take a little bit more time. Oh no! I think Nemesis disconnected, or am I the one who disconnected? Let me see if the room still exists. But it says the host ended the room, which ain't good. I don't see the room here anymore. Let's jump into Discord and see if we get any chatter. Everyone's typing. So yes, everyone got disconnected there. That's okay. Well, let's see what's gonna go down. F's in chat. Hey, Ismadelic, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in the race? Why aren't you in the race, Ismadelic? You have, I think, second place standings to defend, don't you? Let me see. Where were you after the first race? The second race? Yeah, you are in second place in the championship. And Joao is in first, but Joao got disconnected first, so you won't lose position to them. F is right behind you. Only 1 point behind you. You can't afford to not be in this race. What's going on? The people need to know. Oh, no good internet. Well, apparently nobody has good internet today, so. Alright, let's see. It was not over 50% distance. That was asked in chat. So I think they should race the remaining laps. Trying to determine who's going to host. MOP has offered to host. So let's see if we can get a room going here. According to Samuel, we were on lap 13. Well, this is good for some drivers. This will be probably considered like a safety car period, you know? You just reset the gaps, basically. Everyone comes back in, same position, but now the field is bunched back up. Which I actually like, to be honest with you. I love a well-placed safety car, quite frankly, so. Let's do it. Let's go into the lobbies. I should be friends with MOP, so I should be able to see as soon as the room opens up. These are the rooms my friends are in. We got National Cup practice. Nations Cup, I guess. Yeah. Super Formula, track vote. Sounds fun. Live on Twitch, I am the Real Saint. Doing GR3 with BOP on. I don't know that person, but let's see. Let's snitch on which one of my friends is in here. McCroat! Blame McCroat! Is in there. Trying to determine who was in what order, as a couple of people had just pitted. Nemesis had just pitted. Akai pitted right after them. Just trying to determine who was where. Nemesis just disconnected again. This may be full black flag situation for Nemesis if the internet's not going to work out for them. I don't see a room up. Alright, Nemesis officially out of the race, and I just sent him a smiley face instead of a sad face. I stick to it. I said what I said, Nemesis. Smiley face. No, I corrected it to a sad face because I'm a punk. Alright, let's see what else is going on in the chat. Man, what a real shame here. Well, I still don't see the new room. I would think that I would be friends with at least one person who's in this room, but I guess not. I'm pretty sure MOP and I are friends, which is interesting. I'd have to completely quit the game to jump in based on friends now. So let me just get a room code. So I'm just gonna ask for a room code real quick so I can hop in. Send me a screenshot. Doom, 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 doom. See, I'm not tripping. MOP thought we were friends too. I was pretty sure, but it's not showing up on my friends list, or in my friends rooms, but that's okay. Maybe there's something going on, cause yeah. Uh-oh, Akai with a game crash. What is going on? Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's PD. Keyboard, please. Number lock. Thank you. Are you the one? Are you the room? You are. You are the room. Sorry guys, it's my fault. It's my bad not being friends with people. I'm a friend, everybody. At this race. Everybody. Oh, that sounds good. I've never entered a room with this car. That sounded great. Alright, so we're here and gonna wait for everybody to jump back in and hopefully we can keep this going. We're gonna start this race. We have 21 laps, I believe, 23 laps to do, so that's gonna be set up that way. Meanwhile, I should have grabbed a snack. I'm starving. But I woke up pretty late. Went to bed pretty late. I woke up and almost immediately had to get ready to stream. That's how you know I love you all. All right, Blave is in. So we know we lost Nemesis. Who are we missing? We are missing F. Oliveira. Still. MOP has confirmed that we are friends. We are. I knew it. Alright, let me friend some people. That's not how you friend people. You guys can't see this part. Oh, this takes forever. Alright. One thing I hope for PS5 is a less clunky interface, you know? Like, Samuel has already accepted my friend request. We is friends now. We're very close. We're very, very close. Akai and I should already be friends. Let me double check since, yes, we are. Did I already get Twilly? I send you a request, Twilly. Bar and I are also friends now, so clearly we're also very close. Alright, that's everybody. Chris is not able to find the room. Sharing the room ID again here. We are still waiting on Chris to be able to get back in. What happened to F. Oliveira? Did we ever hear from them in the chat? Not that I can see. Unless they're in the room and I can't see them. Ow. I hear thunder. Sounds like I've got a storm heading my way, but I don't think it will be here while we're still racing. I don't think it's going to affect my connection. So you guys should still be able to watch the stream here. We're still waiting on a player, guys. But it's gonna happen. I don't know if you heard what I said about the storm. I think my mic might have been muted. I've got a storm heading my way. It sounds like, but it sounds kind of far. So we should be done with this race before it really starts to affect anything here, and hopefully I don't lose internet, period, because I'd like to do some fun internet things today, but we'll see. Hopefully get to stream a game of my own. I didn't really stream all week. looks like we may be running 6. I'm sure Nemesis will make the final decision on that. Mba is in here. I think Mba is my friend, so they may just not realize that this is a... No, Mba is not my friend. Mba is in the GR3 series, the GT3 one? I can't remember. Anyway. We're short, so they may be allowed to race. I mean, why not? I'm looking for a sad face emoji in Discord. I'm looking for, like, you know, the sad face with the tear. I type in sad and it says sorry, you know, no emojis match your search. Literally the emoji that they show to say they're sorry that no emoji matched my search is the one I'm looking for. Same thing if you search for the word tear. That's kind of funny. I mean, the irony is great. MLP puts in a starting soon message in the room. React that I'm kind of sad about people having to be missing from the race, but I don't know if maybe the room needs to be recreated. It does happen. I think that's actually mentioned in chat as well. Sometimes even when you create a new room, if there were previous issues, especially if the issues were from PD's end, as it may look like they might have been, it's helpful to create the room again. It's like, we're gonna go ahead and start the final. Starting? Yep, everybody's starting. Gaps have been reset. However, the people who would have benefited the most from it, like F. Oliveira, aren't even in the race. Twilly jumping ahead of Samuel for first place in turn 1 here. Probably a good time to make the move. MOP spins it. MOP off track. Bad luck there for the host. Twilly doing a good job there to go ahead and jump up ahead of Samuel, because now Twilly just has to defend which may still be easier said than done against Samuel. Samuel being pretty quick, but we don't get to see Samuel battle very much. So let's see what it's like. Twilly's going to have a much better time ahead of Samuel than Samuel's going to have behind Twilly. And so that's why it was a really good decision for Twilly to go ahead and make that jump and make that move right then and there. Oh, Samuel squeezing Twilly inside a little bit there, but Twilly's ahead. Hard to tell from that camera angle until you see the cars get right in front of each other. F for MOP, F for everyone else. Exactly what's going on, Avalarian? How you doing? Matej? Did I say that right? I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Forgive me. Samuel makes the pass on Twilly pretty easily there. Nothing really to say about it. Mate. Mate. Oh, you're Mba. Oh! M! Oh! Alright. So much makes sense now. You know, you don't really know a person until you find their YouTube name. It's true. It's true. If I said something in the comments right now, you guys would see my name. Alright, Twilly made the move. Twilly didn't hang on to it. Sucks, but it is what it is. I've got to jump out of here and jump back in to fix the glitch. Oh, and let me make sure. Yes, okay. MOP, bad luck for MOP. Back there, 3 seconds back now. But you know, MOP showed us in qualifying that they're quick, so maybe those clean laps will be helpful if MOP can just be consistent. I think that's the issue we were also seeing in qualifying as well. Brilliant on a fast lap, but you know, racing, the actual race is about keeping it together and keeping it consistent. Doesn't matter how fast you are, if you can't keep it on the track, you are not going to get good results. Samuel already busting out quite a gap on Twilly, and I think that's going to be all she wrote for that. They just do not have the same pace. Sorry, Twilly. But, I mean, it's a long race. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Kai, 2 NSXs together. Second and third. Kai trying to hold off Flav here. I think MOP has got that gap down a little bit. They just put together a very quick sector for them, a purple sector there. Assuming that was accurate from the game. Sometimes it's inaccurate. But you can see MOP's on a tear, assuming that purple sector is accurate. They are trying to get back up there. The gap to second from Samuel already 2 seconds, over 2 seconds actually. Yes, make my YouTube channel. Got a 3-way battle for third here. You love to see it, but Bar is going to have to be really careful, Bar. Be very careful. Brake early, jump to the inside of these turns early, or do what you can to stay out of that air, and maybe you can hold on to these two and get a great slipstream in that front straight. Making a move on Flav. Bar is, but it's a left-right complex. Flav has the inside coming into the front straight. Are they going to keep that position? Bar is right up alongside almost. Has to tuck in behind. That was fun to watch. Meanwhile, MOP has caught up, but MOP has to get past all of these. Meanwhile, Twilly is running away in second place. Samuel also running away. Both of them with over 3-second gaps to the car behind. It's these three who are really, these four rather, who are really gonna have to try to get away from one another and try to get some speed. You hear those tires screeching and talking to Vlave there, letting them know, hey, you got grip, but don't push it. You got grip. Don't push it. But you got grip. Alright? Don't push it. Alright. Should have laughed at my own joke a little bit. I should have laughed at it with more verve there, I feel. I got y'all next time. I got y'all next time. Let's see what's... These guys are doing good. MLP doing well to just hang on. I don't know what MLP is going to do. He's going to have to... Honestly, you're just going to have to... Oh! Bar! Wow, losing the rear end there. Able to keep it on the track, but just barely. They do lose the position to MLP. MLP doing exactly what I was about to say, is that he's just going to have to look at it as one car at a time. He's going to have to take them on one car at a time. MLP staying defensive, staying on the inside there. Bar squeezing a little bit. I would have squeezed him more there, Bar. I wouldn't have let MLP scoot me over. But that's just how I race. MLP hangs on to that because of Bar giving them the space to take a good line into turn one. I wouldn't have left them the space to take a good line. I'm just saying, you don't owe them the space. MLP not quite in the clear though. Bar is keeping a nose in it. Let's see if MLP can run away and try to pick off Vlave and then pick off Akai. Akai staying well ahead of this crowd. Got a decent gap to Vlave, 0.6. That, of course, could change corner to corner. 0.6 is not very, very far. MLP a little squirrely coming out of the hairpin. Easy to do there. Yep, MLP's raised the gap to Bar to a second, closed the gap to Vlave to less than a second. So let's just watch the chase. Watch Vlave watch MLP hunt Vlave down. Patient to get on the gas there, to come into the front straight. Hopefully to get a good run in the slipstream. Remember, Vlave also has a slipstream to Akai, but not that strong. Not as strong as MLP's here. MLP breaking a bit early, understanding that Toes got him going faster. Meanwhile, Bar is getting left behind. Not where you want to be, but it's where they are. MLP, another purple sector. Another purple front sector. That big slipstream definitely helped. MLP keeping a nice tight line into these hairpins. Doing pretty well with dirty air. See? Staying well inside of it there. Good job. Tight line there. Stop it. You're not coaching, Tati. You're commentating. Okay. I don't even coach. I don't know what's wrong with me. Shows the nose to MLP to Vlave there, but I don't think they were ever going to actually make the move. I think MLP was just letting me know, hey, I'm here. Just letting you know I'm here. Hello. Watch your back, bro. Watch your mirrors, not the corner. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get your opponent to look at their mirrors. Spend more time looking in the mirrors than their breaking point. You saw MLP able to take good advantage of that. Squeeze inside of Vlave, because Vlave left the window wide open, left the door wide open. Did not apex that corner. If you are defending, you need to park that car on the apex every time. And Vlave left an entire car width. And it let a rogue like MLP in. MLP is going to now chase down Akai. Vlave's going to try to hope to get the position back, but I don't think that's going to happen. GG, well done, MOP. Good lap. Got to get it done in a lap again. MOP running a 43.1 on that last lap, typically running 42s compared to the front. Samuel running a 42 the last couple of laps here, but I think they're capable of 41, so I'm not sure why they're running slower. They don't seem to be short shifting at all. Twilly running 42s and 43s, so what that says to me is that MOP has a chance to catch up to the top two here. Just got to break into the top three. That gap to Akai, 1.2 seconds. Gap to Vlave, 1 second. I think MOP's on the chase. Not on the defensive here. That battle between them allowed Bar to catch up a little bit. I'm sure Bar's happy with that. No longer being too far in arrears, but still not in the slipstream. MOP, meanwhile, to Akai, 0.8. Like a shark out here. Da-da. Da-da. Would have been nicer if the cars were switched, right? You know, you'd be the shark with the big old air scoop. It's a fin. It's a fin. Trying to keep a tight line there. Did it for the most part. Really, really difficult in that corner when you are chasing close behind a car. Kai just has to not let himself get too distracted by MOP behind. Hit your marks. Don't worry about that car behind you until they're right there, and they're getting to be right there. Kai very, very wide through there. Is gonna get on the throttle later than MOP. You saw MOP able to catch right up under that wing. MOP probably gonna make a move into the hairpin here. Yep, makes it, hits the apex. But coming off of it is difficult, and Akai able to keep better momentum there because that apex is basically hell, is basically what it is. So you saw MOP losing the position there, but Akai had better be careful. Upshifting to third there, just keeping that lazy V8 somewhere where it won't spin the tires coming out of the corner. Our leaders into the pits and already back out. Twilly stayed out. Twilly stops first place here. So we're going to get to see an interesting battle between those two. Maybe if Samuel catches up to Twilly, but Twilly will owe a pit stop. So eventually, Samuel's going to get first place back anyway. MOP not able to get past Akai in one lap here like they were with Vlave. Akai maybe just doing a little bit better defensively. Maybe eking out a little bit more pace where MOP can't. MOP on the throttle a bit too hard there. Lost the tail a little bit. MOP again with that really, really tight line in that sweeper, which helps them catch right up to Akai every single time. What's going to go happen in the hairpin this time? MOP well onto the apex there, but again, because of the nature of that corner, Akai is just able to keep more momentum on the outside. It's just advantageous there to be on the outside because you have to go so slow if you hit the apex, because it's off camera. It just throws the car off. You're going to spin it if you get on the throttle too quick, if you apex that corner. It just is what it is. And Akai, also being mid-engine, is just going to be able to get on the throttle. Wins it there. But it looks like MOP is that much closer. MOP is going to have a great run into... Uh-oh. Akai, I think, just let it go. I don't know if that was a mistake on their part or if they just let MOP have it there. Akai very wide to the second to last corner, and MOP just slid right in without much issue. MOP way inside for turn 1. Akai gonna try to hang it around the outside of it. Keeps it. MOP probably should have used a little bit more of the track there, just to maintain a bit more momentum through turn 1 there, which is what Akai was able to do. MOP having a hard time getting past and staying past. I like to see it. I like the battle. Hang on, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Y'all just watch. Vlave just went wide. Otherwise, Vlave might still be in this. MOP jumping in. Sick of the traffic. Gonna maybe try to undercut. Good idea. I would say after 3 laps of trying to make the pass and not keeping it, that's a fantastic idea. Just go ahead and pit, get your fresh tires, get in some clean air, and just get some fast laps in while Akai keeps 3rd place with those old tires. Vlave also still in it. I think the only people who have pitted are MOP, Bar, and Samuel. Twilly still has not taken a pit stop yet. And Samuel is ahead of Twilly. We completely missed that pass. It looked like Samuel came out behind Twilly, I believe, coming out of the pits. So I have no idea when they got this far ahead. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. We were so busy watching Akai v MOP that I don't know what happened there. Sorry, guys. Bar, I think, just in it for the points at this point. Gonna get 6th place points at the very worst. So yeah, I'd stay in the race too and just get my laps in, get some seat time in, get to know that car a little bit better, and earn pretty high points. Assuming this race is going to count towards the championship. I'm sure it will. I don't think they would drop 2 races from the results. Vlave is in the pits. Samuel, purple, 1st sector. They keep this up, you should see an even faster lap than the 140.9 that they've already thrown down. Another purple sector up by 3/10. Yeah, Samuel's on 1, okay? Got some fresh tires, a very light tank of fuel. These are going to be some of the fastest laps that we'll see until the next pit stop. Very, very quick. See them making very good use of the track here. Excellent lines. I'm really jealous. I don't know how to do any of this at Autopolis. They're gonna come in way faster to 140.6, 3/10 over their previous fastest lap. Twilly jumps into the pits behind. Take tires, probably also going to fuel up a bit. Akai also in the pits right behind. MOP is just passed. So MOP in second place right now after the first round of pits. Twilly's tires will be a couple laps newer, but Twilly's car is much heavier. That said, Twilly's going to have a shorter next pit stop, so I can't call it, guys. I don't know who's going to get the position. Let's ride with Samuel. I like watching from the outside. Let's watch from the inside. Keeping it tight, hits every apex. MOP understands if you want a super fast lap, you have to try to perfect every inch of that lap. And they've done a pretty good job at that. We'll get to watch a full lap of this right now. A cool sunset in the background, in the rearview mirror there, like that. This game is absolutely gorgeous. Polyphony Digital really gave us something real nice here. I would imagine on PS5 the next Gran Turismo game is going to be even prettier. Have even fewer graphical shortcuts. MOP, I'm sorry. Samuel a little bit wide coming out of the hairpin there, just a little bit quick on the throttle, I think. Just came out a bit too soon. And that car tried to go straight instead of turning. Really is a beautiful track. Like, I would love to come to a race here. Alright, this lap comes to an end. Or soon comes to an end. Go see what's up with everybody else. Twilly coming up to MOP soon. Very soon. Both of them almost 30 seconds away from Samuel. Samuel having pitted way earlier than anyone though, so Samuel's gonna have to pit sooner than them, which should close that gap back up. Flav running alone. Bar ahead of Akai, but Bar will need to pit sooner than Akai as well. But I wonder, did something happen to Akai? Because I don't see why they would be so far behind. It wouldn't have been the pit stop, I don't think. They pitted at the same time Twilly did. And took the same amount of fuel, and Twilly didn't lose nearly that much, but we'll see. Maybe I'm projecting. Anyway, no one's really battling, but I'm very interested to see Twilly's progress against MOP, if they're going to be able to catch up, or if they're going to steady fall behind. MOP has shown themselves to be very quick, as you see. They did get slowed down a bit by that battle with Akai, so overall race time will be a little bit affected. Meanwhile, Twilly hasn't really had much of a battle at all. Just the very start of the race. Remember, they jumped right up to first and defended first place for a lap or two, but that was over pretty quickly, pretty easily. Samuel in the pits now. They will need fuel, so I don't know that they'll come out ahead of these two. If they do, it won't be by much, as MOP comes through the last sector and is about to start rounding the last corner here. Samuel's already out, so I am wrong. Samuel taking tires and fuel and still comes out very far ahead of MOP and Twilly. A great pit stop there, great pit strategy. And they may have fuel for the end of the race, whereas these two don't. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see how many laps a full load of fuel got you, or 3/4, so sorry, I don't have the math on that, but given that it's lap 16 of 23, I think Samuel's gonna be able to just jump in maybe for tires one more time, and possibly a splash of fuel if fuel's needed at all. Meanwhile, Twilly not catching up to MOP, not at all. Twilly's actually falling behind on MOP a little bit, so MOP having a hell of a second stint here. We'll call it a second stint in the race after the restart. After the red flag. Flav not really having anybody to bother with. Bar not yet. Akai still 3 seconds behind Bar, but that gap is coming down because it was over 4 seconds when we last checked on it. So we should expect to see something coming from these two soon. Or Bar will pit for tires. Samuel, meanwhile, 12 seconds ahead of MOP. MOP in the pits now. Definitely for fuel. Are we taking tires? I see nothing happening to the car. Are we fueling? Is that what's happening? MOP sitting in the pits and hasn't made a decision on tires or fuel. I think maybe they just had to go AFK, and that sucks. Twilly goes ahead and adopts second place, and at this point there's still no action being taken on MOP's car. It's just sitting there. So yeah, that's 42 seconds in the pit sitting there so far. So I think MOP had to step away. I think they just forfeited second place there. That brings everybody up one. MOP is back out. A minute behind the leader now. A minute 7 seconds behind the leader. It did not take tires or fuel. I would have gone ahead and made that my final pit stop. If I had to sit there for that long anyway. So I'm not sure what happened there. But, well, 6 laps left. They probably can finish the race, I guess. So just a bad situation all around there. Samuel, meanwhile, still hasn't hit that 140 again. They had their pit stop at lap 15. As you saw, they've hit a 143. Let's see what this lap's going to be. This being their second full speed lap after their out lap. I just want to see if Samuel can get faster. The flames shoot so far out of these cars on downshifting, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. Man, nothing against electric cars, but I really hate that I'm probably going to spend the second half of my life having to watch electric cars race. Ugh. Like, where are the flames shooting out of the car? Where are the flames? We need the flames. We need the flames, Formula E. Fire! Alright, Samuel. Last turn. 141. What's going on, Sammy? Like, come on, give us that scorcher we know you can. Driver's view. Actually, I want to see this info. Not that info, this info. It's cool. Sequential shifters of, oh man, I can't believe it's been like 12, 13 years since we've seen these cars. You know, everyone's got paddle shifters now. Except, of course, rallying, but, really making use of the gears to help slow the car down and help control it through this real technical section. Oop, a little squirrely. Lost MOP. That's the movement I just saw. I thought I saw movement in the positioning. I guess that's what happened there. I would have stayed in the race, MOP, get those 6th place points, you know? Bar's gonna get those 5th place points. Meanwhile, having a good time in that Honda. It sounds real good. It looks real good. Going around this track. It's a lot of fun to drive around here. Took a couple of laps before the race started. I'm not good at it, but laps were taken. Three and a half more laps to go. For some of these drivers, Bar, 3.5 more laps. Samuel, 3 more laps. Just hang on to it, Sammy. Purple, first sector for Twilly. Those worn tires tell me that it's not going to happen in the second sector. Definitely not going to happen in the third. But straight line, Twilly's got it. Well, let's see. We're coming up against the sector marker 2 right now. Let's see what happens with the second sector. Not purple. Down by 0.6. Called it. Okay, he's getting kind of close to Vlave there. Getting a little close. Is there enough time though? It's a 2.5 second gap. It's 2.5 laps left. So probably short of a huge pace differential or a big mistake on Vlave's end. May not see a battle between these two. But the commentator's curse has just entered the room. Gap 1.9, 1.8, 1.7. Okay, it's back to 1.9 now. I'm gonna stop. Fastest personal fastest sector for Vlave there in that front sector. First sector, rather. Saw that blue highlight around the numbers. Gap 1.5. Okay, he's certainly going for it. Will fuel be an issue? Probably not. Gap 1.2. Commentator's curse didn't do nothing. Oh wait, I did say hopefully no one disconnects. Oh my god, it was my fault. Wow. You just blew my mind. Alright, Vlave. One more lap. Akai to chase. Gonna get an excellent slipstream off of Vlave here. Coming down into turn 1. Will Akai try to make a move? No. It wouldn't make sense to. They brake safely. Akai is gonna have to show some brilliant racing here if they want to get that podium spot. Beating the big old Lexus on the brakes. I'm just here to watch the battle now. Last lap fight for third place, a fight for the last podium spot. Oh, Kai wide and therefore in that dirty air, but I think that's the line. Never mind, looks like he goes outside, then inside. Could work. Akai with the inside into the hairpin. Gonna take that interesting braking line. Oh, and got to the position. I think Vlave gave that up too easily. I think Vlave gave them the room when they really didn't owe it. Akai gets the position and is probably going... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. So that's it then. That's the finish. Samuel in first, Twilly in second, Akai overcoming a 2.5 second gap in 2 laps to come in third. Vlave with fourth, and Barr is going to come in with 5th place points. MOP, the host, leaving the race I guess just maybe had an issue there. They had to get off track. And so here we are with our race results. We started with 10. We started with 10. The commentator said hopefully no one disconnects, and we ended with 5. 6? No, 5, sorry. Basically, I'm fired. He sent it for the win it. No, yes, no. Okay, I'll see Miles out the door now. I'll see myself out the door. Okay, yeah, Ellie, you should have done that from the beginning of the race. Good race. Congratulations, Samuel. A great pass for you. Okay. I can hear the thunder rumbling. It's closer, so we did get to finish the race on time. Awesome. I'm starving, but I'm supposed to go to the mall now, so I guess that's happening. I'm going fragrance shopping with my girl. You guys care. You all care. What happened, MOP? What happened? Let's get the story. Let's get the scoop. You know, I'm a journalist. Forgot, I'm a commentator. That makes me a journalist. Let's get the tea. Let's figure out what happened to MOP and why they had to give up second place and leave the race. It's not supposed to rhyme, but it's the third time that I've rhymed today where I didn't mean to. The third time during this broadcast. Something's going on. Maybe it's a sign. Should that be my new style? Should I rhyme my commentating? Right? Just do a little, like, Muhammad Ali type situation. Baby bladder. Ha! That's funny, because you know what? You had the chance to go to the restroom. Samuel went to the restroom and look, won the race. So what did we learn, kids? Pee before the race. It was aggressive, okay? It was aggressive. Mostly because you missed your braking. If we're being honest, Akai did miss his braking into that hairpin for that pass, and Vlave gave him the room to do it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna see what these last couple of messages are. I'm gonna say good night. Oh, never mind. MOP has ended it for everyone. Thank y'all for watching. A drama-filled race this round. Hopefully the next round is not the same. We'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 for the GT3 race. It's the final GT3 race in the season, so y'all better jump in. Let me take a look. Let's see what the standings are there real quick. See if it's close. I don't think anybody has clinched it. So I think it is still anybody's go in Division 1. So as of yesterday, these were posted. We have Tommy Kun up top, and Platinum is a few points behind, 14 points behind. And then Muir Hafis in third, 11 points behind them. Did I do that math right? I did do that math right. Okay, so yeah, nobody's clinched it. So definitely come see this last race. GR3 races are usually popping. Let's see, where's it gonna be? It's gonna be at, I think, Saint Croix. Yeah, Saint Croix C2. Oh, so it's backwards. Oh, so I'm definitely not gonna give y'all a good demonstration lap. All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching.